Hi there, and welcome to my commentary track of the Mortal Kombat 1995 movie, which, I mean, you already knew about that. Because, I mean, you clicked on the damn thing. I'm going to warn you guys right now, I might be a little more potty mouth than usual, because I don't know if I'm physically capable of talking for an hour and 40 minutes without saying curse words, because that's just how I am. So if you're used to my cherub-like demeanor, then I apologize. Right here next to me, I have the one and only Goro. Say hello, Goro. Here, let me see if I'll, like, sniff the phone or something. Goro, sniff the phone. Say hello. Nope. Okay. Apparently the tripod wasn't tight enough. So I went to go, like, hold it over by his little face. And then the little part holding up the phone just went boop and bonked him on the head. He's fine. It was just like a little doot. Anyway, but so that I guess that bonk you can take as this hello. You will hear the sounds of cat and dog combat in the background as Goro chases around his brubra, who is our cat Potato, who has been in a couple videos, so if you know him. He's the gray one. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and go through this, and it's going to be like you and I are just sitting on the couch talking about this thing together. And if you want to watch the movie, or if you just want to listen to this podcast style, that's up to you. I know this movie's a little bit hard to find. I think it's on Tubi, but then you got ads, and then that'll mess with the commentary track. I'm actually watching it on the DVD because I got the triple feature from Walmart with the it's Mortal Kombat 1, the original one, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and then Mortal Kombat Legacy, which I forgot existed. But we're going to be going just through obviously that one today. Maybe I'll do the other ones in the future if you guys like this. If you guys have fun with this, maybe we'll do the other ones. But for now, we'll just stick with this. As for syncing up purposes, if you have the DVD commentary, the DVD version, I'm on 0000. If you're watching on Hulu or YouTube, or not YouTube, HBO Max or whatever, as the thing is the logo is about to fly into screen, that's where I'm sitting, and that's where I'm currently paused. For movie snacks, I've got a giant cup of ice water. And I have a pretzel, which is actually in the microwave right now. I'm going to need to grab that in just a second. But, yeah, I'm ready to get this show started. And after the preamble, I'm sure that Goro will come in with some words in just a minute. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. So, I'm going to hit play, so this will be as synced up as possible. In. Deep breath. And, I'll see if I can, there will be a visual on screen. But also, if you just want to listen, I'm going to hit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And here comes the logo. It's the little film reely one. What company is this again? New Line Cinema. How could I possibly forget that? Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Fun fact: did you know this song is technically called Techno Syndrome? Most people know that, but yeah, that's it. The 90s was a good time for music. Is it crazy to think about how back in the olden days, Mortal Kombat was just like one-to-one hooked up, or not hooked up, part of Mortal Kombat's identity was techno music. From the movie to the games being more techno, like the OSTs being more techno-y. And now it's completely changed. Now it's more like rock and rappy. And here is Shang and his brother Chen. Alright, not Shang's brother, but Liu Kang's brother Chen. Did they ever? Huh. As we're starting this movie, I've seen this movie probably 20 times, but I'm not wondering. Boof! Backhand. Did they ever explain why Chen fought Shang Tsung? Because I don't think that Chen was a chosen one. And if Chen was a chosen one, then holy crap, was that a terrible choice. Boof! Kicked right in the face. But I don't know if they ever explained why Chen and him were were fighting in the first place. Maybe it was Shang was at the Wuxi and Chen was at the Wuxi, and then... Wait, here it is. Here's the moment. Yeah! Spooky. Ah! And there he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Robin Shou. But what I was saying was that, or not what I was saying, but the your soul is mine. That's one of those, I don't know if it's Mandela effect or what, but one of those things where like everyone associates that gif of him pointing at the screen, going, saying your soul is mine. But it's like a Luke, I am your father kind of a thing. It's like, it's not Luke, I am your father, it's no, I am your father. Hey, Western Union. They used to be more than just a bank. Oh, but yeah. That's not the actual line. The actual line is, your brother's soul is mine. And later on, he says, your soul is mine, but it's a different scene. And here's one of the coolest moments from this movie. This frickin' club scene. I also love, I'll comment on that when we get there. But you notice Jax was right there. That Jax is not the Jax we get in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And it's not because he didn't want to come back. It's because, fun fact, that Jax is dead. A little bit of a downer, but yeah, no. Hey, there's a boy. A boy. Wait for it. Yeah, there's the reveal. I cannot believe that they originally wanted to have Kano just be a dude with an eye patch. I remember, I think it was Ed, I'm pretty sure it was Ed, did an interview talking about how when they were first producing the movie guys wanted to be like, nah, let's just have him have an eye patch, it'll be easier. And they were like, no, he has to have cool techno eye. And they were right. Kano, this movie's freaking great, and he'd be way lamer if he just had an eye patch. Oh, but yeah, no, so the Jax, we get different Jax in Annihilation because the actor that played Jax in this movie passed away before Annihilation. And also this guy, I just realized this guy also passed away, the actor for Kano. Huh. I never noticed Kano's eye twitching like that before. Funky. Techno music. Yeah. Club time. Isn't it crazy to me that this is the club where Aaron Black shot Johnny in the leg? It's the exact same club in my headcanon. Blast him right in the chest. But don't worry, everybody. Sonya's still a good guy because he was wearing a vest. That's the thing about damn, she was a fucking good Sonya. Hey, here's my boy! Here's my boy! Goro, quickly, don't look at this guy. Actually, you don't have to worry about Johnny anymore. As we're going to see later on in the movie. So was this Caged Rage, or which movie do you think this was? $500 sunglasses. Johnny Cage time. What time? What don't you? This is the part where you fall down. Where do you get these guys? This is always a fun scene. Just seeing Johnny as natural habitat. You know, when you really think about it, hey, it's Spielberg. It wouldn't be the 80s and 90s without a production dude with very tiny shorts. Despite everything we've seen and all the various Mortal Kombat media out there, we actually very rarely see Johnny like on a movie set. When you think about it, like, has there ever been a level or anything? That's a good point. Well, I guess at MK1 there technically was. Johnny Cage fake. There he is. But yeah, has there ever been? No, I mean, let me finish that thought. I was gonna ask, has there ever been a movie or like a movie set stage in one of the games? But in MK1 we got the Temple of Carnavala. Is that what is it? Temple of Carnavala? Is that what it's called? Temple of something. Where we got the second best Havoc skin. But we don't have to see how on movie sets. Also, something that I really appreciate about that, there's the dragon, about that scene that we just watched, is Lyndon Ashby, the guy who plays Johnny Cage there. He talked about in an interview about how going into it, he wanted to have normal, he wanted to have what's the word I'm looking for? Stunt doubles do the majority of the martial arts and stuff and the fight scenes. But he was basically peer pressured by the rest of the cast to no, man, do your own fight scenes. And there's another note about that later, but and I know that was a very basic, pretty much every actor in the world would do that scene themselves. This is a cool moment in the movie. Just him coming in, all the monks just standing there with their heads bowed. I could never be a monk like that. I just do not. I have too much ADHD. But I appreciate that he got basically bullied by his co-stars into doing most of his own fights. He said that there's certain parts where if you look closely you can see that it's not him, but he personally did most of the fighting and stunts. I think it was pretty much everything that wouldn't have wasn't falling through anything that wouldn't have caused him severe harm he did himself. This elder monk looks familiar. I don't know why. Poor Chen. Alright. Real quick, guys, I'm going to go grab a snack, so you just hang on here with Goro for a second. Or guys, grab my snack. I think this is actually, a large part of this is actually, in Tibet. If I remember correctly. Oh, I gotta come back real fast. So Raiden is one of the best parts of this movie, and it is crazy to think that we never got another interpretation of Raiden like this ever again. A little more unserious, a little more of a raspy voice, a little more long hair, we never got Raiden like this ever again. Especially in the new movies where he's just a fucking dick. It's crazy that this Raiden is so different and unique, and he's kind of great. I love that he's kind of he's their buddy. He's not just their, oh, I'm the big scary protector man, and I have to, throw the elder gods, and but he is, kind of cracking jokes and smiling a bit. I'm surprised we never got that again. Especially later on in the movie where it's well, everyone knows the finger scene. Where he's just Yeah. All right. Wasn't done yet, so I'm gonna reheat it. For now, let's go back to the movie. Limousine. Oh, I love this scene. I love this scene. This is a good scene. Yeah. It's everyone's favorite character in this movie. Oh man, he's such a cool dude. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to him. He claims that he ad libbed that line. I'm glad I didn't ask him to park the car. He claims that he ad libbed that. Yep, there's Jax. I would say he does look a lot like the Jax from the game, minus the mustache. Like throw a mustache on him, and that looks a lot like him. I would love to ride on that boat. Like, I'm sure it wasn't a real boat. I'm sure it was just a prop that they pulled in on a wagon, or just drug a PNG across the screen. But like that fucking boat, I would love to walk. Oh, she saw Kano. She's been incensed. He's like, haha, you dumb bitch. I'm gonna walk on this thing and you're gonna play right into my hand. We will never see Jax again. The end. Actually, like I said earlier, that is the last we will ever see of Jax. At least that Jax. Spooky boat. The boat of spookiness. So, does the boat just go through like a portal? I just thought it makes sense given the damn. I just realized she brought a gun onto the island. Why didn't she just shoot her way into victory like Stryker does? Well, actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think that canonically a gun has ever been in the tournament. I'm thinking about it because like MK3 when Stryker was shown up, because there's only been 4, I guess only 5 tournaments in Mortal Kombat, like the actual games. Because there was original Mortal Kombat, and then Mortal Kombat 2 the Run Back. And then between 3 and 9, there was never another actual tournament again. And that was when Stryker showed up. And then same thing with MK9, we had the original and the Run Back, neither of which had Stryker in them, or any other gun-wielding people. And then in the modern Mortal Kombat, there's like superpowers and knives and stuff, but there's no guns. Hey, here's the trio. Shang has fabulous hair. Yeah! This part's so cool. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. And with this one little line, it allows us to have a couple of the coolest, all of the coolest parts in the... Oh, right, this is why she doesn't shoot him. It's because he breaks the gun. I forgot about that part. That one line allows us to have some of the coolest and most iconic moments in this entire movie. between what's going on right now. Also, I just realized why Sub-Zero. I mean, I know why, because fun, but I just realized that Sub-Zero got struck with blue lightning and Scorpion got struck with red lightning. My thing just finished. But that's the kind of TLC and, like, attention to detail that makes this movie really good and better than, like, a lot of other adaptations. Because, like, realistically, they could have just said, yeah, Sub-Zero and Scorpion work for Shang Tsung. Fuck you, it's different, right? This isn't the games. It just, hand-waved it like that. But that one little note of, like, the worst of rivals in life, but under my control, under my mind control, they're the greatest of allies, or what the fuck, or how do you phrase it? Just saying, hey, we want Scorpion and Sub-Zero to be antagonists in this, and here's why. And then boom, they're done. So many other projects, and so many other companies would have just said, nah, it's a movie. It's not, fuck you. We're doing whatever we want. And just not even bother to, like, explain it or anything. I think his little shit-eating grin that Raiden has sometimes. Did you hear that? The sound of the fatty pig dog? Fatty pig dog. Oh, he bumped into the tripod. What are you looking for? I gave him a little piece of my pretzel and he ran away. It's like, bitch, I gave it to you. I'm not going to take it away. See, we never got this Raiden again. Not even for one game. He was, especially after MK9, he was just so drab. They have arrived. Well, not quite. They've almost arrived. Space Skull. Why the fuck do I not remember the Space Skull? What the fuck? Wait, yeah! It has begun! Sky! Island! Skyland. Yeah, how did I not remember Space Skull? Like, I said it so casually, yeah, here's Space Skull, and then there's like 1001, 1002. Hey, wait a minute. I think it's just because it's such a little detail and such a bigger scene, you know? Look at that painted cliffside. And I think a mere 2 years after that interaction they just had, they had Cassie Cage. I love the walk of the jobbers. It's like, here's all these people you're never going to see again, / see die immediately. Sonya wears a lot of black in this movie. Which is weird because she's always very colorful in the games. So at the time of this, 95, MK3 either had just come out or was about to come out. When did MK3 came out in 96, right? Let me confirm before I talk out my ass. Mortal Kombat 3 release. Fuck you. Oh, 1995. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 had just come out. And in the first one and the third one had Sonya. She was in green, white, and I guess green, white, and black. So it's crazy to think that the whole movie she wears nothing but the color black. There's Johnny and Liu Kang also don't ever wear their traditional garb, but still. Hey, buddy. We're going to be seeing more of you later. Oh, and there's Katana. Love at first sight. Well, I realize how freaking massive Reptile's feet are. Oh, look how good that looks. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. That freaking Gex-ass version of Reptile. Stop bumping into the tripod, you fat bitch. Goro just keeps freaking hockey checking the tripod. There's no more pretzel, fat boy. It's gone. Ignore those sounds. Don't worry about that. I would kill to be at this feast. Don't get me wrong, I would die afterwards, but still. Aw, Raiden doesn't get to join the feast. Poor guy. We have Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the Job Squad. I'm not crazy, right? I did just see Scorpion. There's, there's obviously Sub-Zero. Is Kerry Hoskins? Oh, not Kerry Hoskins. Wow, her name just left my brain. Michelle, nope. Sonya, lead actress. Bridget Wilson. Yeah, Kerry Hoskins was the one from the game. Bridget Wilson. I noticed Bridget Wilson kind of has like the Rock eyebrow going on. You notice that? Where she's always looking as like,
Fat boy.
Oh yeah, no, there's Scorpion. I was like, I swear I remember Scorpion being in this scene somewhere, and then the answer was yeah, he's right there. I love how just like 3 minutes ago, They came and set all this shit up, and then they just immediately tear it apart and throw everything on the floor. It's like, if you're gonna do this, why not, like, set the feast out after? Or wait until everyone's at least had something to eat. I bet that stretch felt good. That guy right there, here's a fact about him. That guy's name right there is Francois Petit. He only did, like, I think 4 other movies. This was one of his only on-screen roles. And his true claim to fame was, A, shattering that guy to death, and B, he was a professional chiropractor / masseuse for athletes, most notably professional wrestlers. So, also I just realized that I'm stupid because I never put together that MK1 Johnny's outfit is just Lyndon Ashby's outfit from this scene. But yeah, his name is Francois Petit. There's one of only like a couple, I think 3 roles he did, and he was normally a chiropractor. If you're a professional wrestling fan like I am, he is famous for saying that Mick Foley, he's like a whale. He has no bone structure, which was how Mick Foley was able to do all the crazy shit he was able to do. This is apparently him throwing himself around was like dropping a beanbag on the floor. Look at that! Look at them fingers. Hey, Goro, look! It's you! It's you! I'm trying to get him to make noise. Punch in the face. Punch, punch, punch. If you hit the fucking tripod again, I swear to Doug. I swear to Doug, I will destroy you. You can definitely hear that. I watched the behind the scenes of them carving out those statues that we just saw, like when they first came in and just now. No, don't you knock that over, you fucking fat bitch! I'm gonna put you over here. Hopefully that doesn't affect the audio quality at all. Prince Goro. Hey, he's like my prince. Ow, he bit me, you dick. Goro, my Goro, like that Goro, is the Prince of Pain. Except this Goro is a pain in my ass. Ah! Now this is the table I'd want to be sitting at. Oh, it looks so good. Let's see him. Let's see him. That turkey leg looks so good. Yeah, there he is. One of the most advanced and complicated pieces of animatronic anything in Hollywood at the time. Half animatronic, half dude in a suit who couldn't see shit. The fact that Goro is all practical is crazy. Especially nowadays. This was back when both sets of arms were the exact same size, and it was like... I like the change that they've done of making his lower arms a little bit smaller, because it makes him look more natural, I guess? I don't know, it makes him look less awkward. But I love this Goro, don't get me wrong. Also, gotta love that voice. home. Up, you fucking dickhead! You got neutered already, but I'm gonna finish ripping your dick off. You don't stop that. I'm not so much worried about him bumping into it. I'm more worried about him knocking it over, you know? Rip off the penis. Rip off the penis. Fat boy. Hiccup. God, I love his voice. He's still a young guy. He could do Goro's voice for the rest of his life. I'm gonna wipe off Goro's stinky, filthy face. That's what that sound was. I want to say Michael Jai White, but I know that's the wrong voice. What's his fucking name? Goro voice actor. Gaurav. Kevin Michael Richardson. I knew it was a black guy with three names. Kevin Michael Richardson. He did Goro in... Come here, stupid. He did Goro in this movie, and then he reprised his role as Goro in Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. So, two of his three... Actually, all of Goro's speaking roles on film have been Kevin Michael Richardson. If that name sounds familiar to you, for beyond just the Goro thing, it should, because he has done a lot. Like, he's done... Pretty much name a cartoon and he's been in it. While they're futzing around, let me finish cleaning out his ears real quick. And then while we're futzing around, I'll look him up and I'll give you some examples of what his voice has been in. Because I'm going to start going down the list. And you're going to be like, oh, it's that guy. Why does the camera have that weird shake to it? Or not shake, but like filter. I wonder if that's on purpose or if that was just... Oh, I'm dumb because it's frickin' Reptile. Duh. Wait, actually, no, because we're not looking at through Reptile's vision. I'm an idiot. Still doing that. I was like, oh, we're looking through Reptile's vision, and we weren't. Also, holy crap, Reptile's acid breath was a lot nicer in the movie than it was in the games. Being blasted like that in the game would have frickin' melted his whole face off. We've seen plenty of frickin' fatalities to prove that true. Let's see. He's Dr. Hibbert in The Simpsons. He's Cleveland Brown Jr. and Jerome in Family Guy. He's Principal Lewis in American Dad. He's the Maulers in Invincible, topical one. Let's see, what else? He did a couple voices of Futurama, nothing big. Oh, yeah, good fight scene. I love this scene. He was Kamek in the Super Smash Bros. Movie. Yeah. You gotta love and appreciate that this is all the actors doing their own moves and stuff. Like, you go behind the scenes and you can see, like, Robin Shue practicing that frickin' wall jump and everything. I think that's part of what makes this movie so special. compared to so many other, not just video game movies, but like martial arts movies and stuff, is the actors are doing pretty much all their own stuff. And while no, it's not like super crazy Tom Cruise shit, it is still like, Robin Shou was the guy jumping off that wall. Oh, something else worth mentioning about Robin Shou especially is this was his first American film. So he had worked in Hong Kong and done a bunch of movies at the time. But this was his first big American movie, and he came over. Apparently, this was one of the most difficult movies he'd ever worked on, and which was a surprise because he had expected, it's America. They're lazy or whatever over there. And then this movie was apparently grueling because it took so many takes to try everything. Which, because that's a very American way of movieing, is like, let's record everything 20 times and use the best takes of each part. Zip, zip. See, I would have loved to see this attitude in modern Raiden. But I guess then there would have had to be a lot more explanation after the tournament as to why he wasn't just bazapping all the bad guys all the time. Hey, Cabal. He's got a hook sword. No, that actually might have been a reference to Cabal at the time because, like I said, MK3 had just come out. Well, actually, I guess this was all filmed in like 1992, 1991. Mostly 1992, I believe. So probably not, actually. Well, maybe. I don't know. That's not Goro. That's the sound of Jericho, his little sister. He's the voice of Maurice in the Madagascar. I didn't know that one. Sorry, I still got Kevin Michael Richardson's thingy opened up, IMDb page, which, as we've learned, isn't as reliable as I thought it might be. Hopefully, they cleaned that up a little bit and made it so it's not every Tom, Dick, and Jane can just hop on and be like, I think that Tom Cruise was in V for Vendetta. Yeah, here we go. The great tournament begins. Liu Kang versus this guy. I wonder who will win. What was the point of the sticks? Is that like a martial arts thing? Or was this like they're supposed to... It's like, hey, here you go. Here are a couple of weapons for you. And then they both were like, nah, let's just do this hand to hand. Or what was the point of those? Maybe I'm a stupid white man and I just don't know, like, the point. Like okay, they're just weapons. I don't know. It just when they stuck them in the ground like that, in my brain is like, are these just like bow staffs? Also, why are these two the only two that were like, here you guys go, here's a couple weapons for you? I have so many questions. Why are these two the only ones that get weapons? Why does Robin Shou have such a muscular back? Well, I know why that one, but still. Didn't they both just like simultaneously, independently, like, well, you know what? Let's use bow staffs. Get some Killick action in here before Killick even exists. Oh, right in the mush. Oh, I just realized that was Liu Kang's cartwheel kick. Just assisted with a bow staff. This is a freaking Zack Snyder level of freaking slow-mo in this fight I'm just kind of internalizing. Yeah. God, he has nice hair. Holy shit. He has such nice hair. Like, big drop kick, hits the floor, kip up, and it just lands back on his head perfectly. Your soul is mine, bitch. Why is the soul energy blue in this one? It goes blue, then red. No green. You know, that's a great point, Zach. I'm glad you asked. Where was Liu Kang during that? Like, did Liu Kang just, like, watch him get his soul sucked? Like, huh, man, it sucks to be that guy. Anyway. Here he comes. Here comes the boy. Hello, Kano. I just realized we're less than halfway through the movie, and this is going to be the end of Kano. Despite, like, how much of a star he was in this thing. He gets, what, three dedicated scenes? Which I guess is not too bad, all things considered. But, yeah, less than halfway through the movie. Here goes Kano. Sorry, the cat's begging for food like a fat ass. You get a small amount of food, because it's not dinner time yet. I said all your moves. If I remember correctly, there was, I think one of these hits from Kano ended up being a potato and just smacking Bridget Wilson in the face. I don't think it was the face. I think it was, what was it? I remember hearing something, one of these Kano potatoes start with something. Maybe it was that kick. Also, I realized that they missed out on a great opportunity to have, when she knocked him down, to have Kano throw sand in her eyes to show that he is a dirty little bitch when it comes to fighting. It's like, yeah, he had a knife. He has a laser eye that he never gets to use. The envy of so many men. And Johnny gets to have his fight in the forest, because fucking why not? Like, I was like, Liu Kang, ceremonial battlefield. Sonya Blade, ceremonial battlefield. Johnny Cage, forest. And here's one of the weirdest things in the movie that would have only been added in the 80s, or 90s. So weird. Wachow! In the 80s, he would have just had a kunai with chain. In the 2000s, he would have just had a kunai with chains. But in the 90s, he has spooky hand alien thing. Is it independent? Like, is that weird little hand snake its own living being, or is it just completely controlled by Scorpion? I don't know. They definitely never explained that, because this isn't that kind of movie. But, ooh, is that the? Oh, its head came off. See, there's all these little details. There's all these little details in this movie that I always forget. Also, I think that's the same shot of his eyes 3 times in a row. Somebody was really, really proud of those contacts. Oh yeah, welcome to hell, aka skeleton scaffolding. I remember they mentioned something about why hell is just covered in scaffolding, but I don't remember what the answer was. Spooky scorpion. Jump scare! Oh yeah. So something about this. Oh wait, did I miss it? I looked away for a second. I looked at the stupid dog. I have 2 facts about this scene. Number 1, earlier when I mentioned Johnny Cage, how Lyndon Ashby got bullied into doing his own fight scenes. This was one that he referenced about how he kind of regretted. Oh wait, there it is. That was it. He kind of regretted it because he said during the Scorpion fight, there's a scene where he goes to give Johnny Cage an axe kick, and there was a pad and everything, but either it shifted or the actor playing Scorpion just got a little excited and just slammed his heel down into Lyndon's kidney, and he was just like, "Oh!" He's like, "I'm trying to be a tough guy," but I was like, "Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute." And, you know, kudos and God bless him for taking that kidney shot. Bless his heart. I mean, this is one of the best fight scenes in the whole movie. Like, there's so many good fights in this movie, which is fitting, because it's, you know, Mortal Kombat. Like, there's so many good fights in this movie. I consider this one of the best, definitely top 3, without a doubt. Possibly top 2, maybe top 1. But Ed Boon actually put out a poll, I think on I don't remember if it was for fun or just on the 10th anniversary or whatever of the movie. Oh, he didn't have his contact lenses in. What the fuck? Did you notice that? Hey, he said the thing. Yeah, he didn't have his contact lenses in just now. There, his eyes were clear. Maybe that's going to be supposed to be some subliminal thing. It's like, well, this is showing that Scorpion is no longer under Shang's control, but now he still is trying to kill Johnny because he's confused or whatever. I don't know. Hey, moving on. But yeah, Ed Boon put out a poll. It's like, hey, everybody, what was your favorite fight scene? Or what do you think that was the best fight scene from the 1995 movie? Okay, his contact lenses are back. Never mind. Yeah! So cool. So cool. CAGI didn't age the best, but I love it. But anyway, the point is, Ed Boon put out a poll saying, what do you think is the best thing from this movie? And overwhelmingly, it was like 30 to 20 to 10 to 6, or some whatever. Some large percent. People said that this was the best fight scene in the movie. And I can't fight you. I can't even disagree. Johnny fucks Scorpion up. Holy shit. You know? That's something I never thought about, but to my greatest fan, Johnny Cage. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that so much. That is so cool. Now, don't ask how he got out of the Netherrealm. Let's assume that Raiden went and pulled him out. Anyway. That's such a damn good fight scene. And something I just realized something. Oh, fuck that apple. Johnny Cage canonically beats Scorpion most of the time. Like, Johnny Cage beat Scorpion here. Johnny Cage beat Scorpion in MKX. Johnny Cage beat Scorpion in MK1. Johnny Cage has a better record against Scorpion than most people. Which is a weird little trivia fact for you. Also, I just realized, I think that Scorpion's weird hand snake was dead. Because the little head popped off and he never used it again, so I guess it was dead. I appreciate that these two always fall in love during fights. Always, as in it's happened twice. Oh, I hear Kombat behind me. Hear that? That's not katana hissing. That's the sound of potato. What was that kick? To be fair to her, bless her heart, you can clearly tell that the actress for Katana was not the most classically trained martial artist in this film. Bless her heart and soul. Oh, Potato's getting mad. Shang should have known that some shenanigans were coming. Oh, sound combat. All right. Here it is. Here it is. Maybe not the best one, but the most famous fight. Maybe not the best one, but the most famous fight from this movie. Most famous fight from. Most famous fight from. Most famous fight from. Don't know why that's so hard for me to say. I'm playing with a tube of Biofreeze. It's a muscle cream, whatever. Ignore me. Here he is. Here we go. Francois Petit. Here it is. Iconic scene. He is short as shit. I did not realize until just now how short Sub-Zero is in this movie. I want to Google that. How tall is Francois Petit? Also, is Francois Petit still alive? Francois Petit. Let me see. Francois Petit. I'm just kind of laying out of this one because this is just enjoy this, especially if this is somehow your. What was the point of that little? He was just hyping himself up at that point. But yeah, this is somehow your first time watching this movie. A, thank you. I feel honored that you're watching it with my dumbass sitting here. And B, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. This motherfucker is 73 years old. Nowadays, at least. He wasn't when the movie was made. Oh, he's 5'10". How tall is Robin Shou? No. Someone's being nice to Francois. It says Robin Shou is 6 feet, and according to Google, Francois Petit is 5'10". No way. I love how Katana felt the need to be so damn cryptic with this. Two things. One, it amuses me. Why did he throw the whole bucket? Why did he throw the whole bucket? Why didn't he just grab the handle and the base and just, like, he's trying to put out a fire, just go whoosh at him? Because I would have done the same thing. And there was much less margin for error. Because, like, imagine if he had thrown the bucket and then it just, like, thumped into Sub-Zero's chest. Yeah, now it's the part where Goro gets to kill a bunch of people for fun. Because there's no way this is even part of the tournament, right? This is just Goro killing people for funsies. So too many people showed up for the tournament. Goro, kill the ones we don't care about. Hey, here's everyone's favorite character from this movie. Oh yeah, so that scene, it's come back at least twice. The whole water, the element that brings life thing. It was in MK1 in the Invasion Mode season, the Cryomancer. Damn, look at that flexible son of a bitch. That was how you had to beat the final boss, Sub-Zero. That was probably the last, like, really, like, fun, cool thing they did with the final bosses of those modes. Just because people did not give a shit for Invasion Mode, which is a damn shame. And number 2, it was in the kids show, Defenders of the Realm. I'm going to pick this tripod up real quick. Defenders of the Realm, they re-show that scene of what happened, where Liu Kang throws the water at Sub-Zero, but instead of being a freaking ice spear that impales the guy, it just throws the water over Sub-Zero and he just freezes instantly. And then because Katana gave him that advice, he feels all... That's how Goro feels. He feels all self-conscious. I still need to do reviews of that show. Don't break stuff. Uh-oh. Worst part about... The biggest thing when fighting Goro, do not let him get your arms, because he has 4. Goro, I'm going to set this tripod back down now, okay? Oh. They're breaking stuff. Goro's feet look weird in that scene. Finish him. I'll say this is a very calm, very chill fatality. Tame, that's what I'm looking for. This is a very tame fatality. Bonk! Dead. He has got a right hook to death. No, the guy! Gonna be honest, don't remember his name. I don't think anyone remembers his name. Your soul is mine. Imagine Shang Tsung misfires here and accidentally steals Goro's soul for no reason. Why was Johnny the one that, like, screamed? Oh, no, I'm dumb. I don't know why I was going to say that, because Johnny was the one who was talking to him earlier. In my brain, it was Liu Kang. I think that they filmed these scenes on the same day. This one and the one from earlier after the fight scene, because I just realized they're wearing the exact same clothes in the exact same way. It's like, well, we already got this set up, so go over to that staircase, have this conversation for scene 7, and then come back over here. We'll have this conversation for scene 15. Like, I know they were just wearing the same clothes a minute ago, but just seeing them in this exact same spot with this exact same outfits, with the exact same everything, it's like movie magic. He's getting a little close to Sonya there. Meditation time. Penis mountain. That little rock looked like a massive dick and balls. But proportionally, it was weirdly sized. They're playing their future together. That's what they're really looking at each other's eyes like. She's like, I'm going to father this man's children one day. And that child will then punch us both in the genitalia. Am I crazy or was she wearing pants a second ago? I'm possibly crazy. I can't rewind right now because doing commentary. I was like, I could have sworn that her whole legs were covered when the scene started. Possibly just the camera was at just the right angle where it looked like she wasn't wearing shorts. I don't know. I'm crazy. I have everyone in this scene's autograph, I just realized. I have Kerry Hideyoki Tagawa's autograph, and I have Johnny Cage's autograph. That is awesome. That is awesome. You got it, pal. Raiden's like, oh no, the fuck you don't. Oh no, you don't. Raiden's like, God damn it, Johnny, you can't take Shang Tsung, you son of a bitch. I made a choice. This is our tournament, remember? Mortal Kombat. Meanwhile, Raiden's like, yes, that is true. In addition to that being true, no. He's like, well, you may have doomed us all, but at least you get it. Oh, shit. He literally just teleported in. I just realized. I never noticed how jarring that is. Goro, Goro, Goro. Johnny Cage, Johnny Cage. First time we see him with sunglasses in this whole... Okay, not true. First time we see him with sunglasses on this island, at least. Yeah! No! Finish him. Pay me my tribute. This puny mortal will be no problem in combat. Boop! See, that was Black Guy's problem. is he was punching Goro, like, above the belt over and over. Yes! I like how Raiden, the lightning god, is like, see, there you go, punch him in the dick. You imbecile. Damn, that hurt. Now, here's a question. Is that testament to how hard Goro's balls are, or how hard Johnny punched him? It's like, I punched that guy in the nuts so hard I hurt my hand. So either that motherfucker's Duke Nukem with balls of steel, or Johnny Cage just put every muscle in his body into it, which explains why the frickin' Prince of Pain fucking Shokan Goro had such a strong reaction. Oh shit, a cliff. Fighting with his mind, with his brain, with his brain. Such an angry. Huh? That part you could tell was a little bit of was a little bit of CGI. This is the part where you fall down. I wasn't there for that part. Also, so did you know that... Oh, wait. I'll let this part play out first. Let me go. Hey, Mortal Kombat continues. Another reference to the show that hadn't come out yet. Pinche Johnny Cage almost getting Sonya killed. Oh, but that line. Those are $500 sunglasses, asshole. According to Lyndon Ashby and Robin Shue, he came up with that line himself. I don't think it was like a full-on ad-lib, but he came up with that line. And the fact that is the second most famous line in the movie behind Your Soul Is Mine. Like, Johnny Cage, forever and ever into perpetuity, will have $500 sunglasses, asshole. Because he came up with that on the spot. Hey, there's that reptilian son of a bitch. Good luck. He's like, you better not die out there, you sons of bitches. Hiccup. I can deal with this. The Emperor's castle. We don't actually get to see the Emperor, unfortunately. But we get to see his castle, which is a pretty freaking rad castle, you gotta admit. I saw the behind the scenes of them making these statues, and it's freaking cool as hell. Dead guy. Chew. I'm telling you, I hate this place. So, here we go. Here is what I consider... I love Johnny. I love the Sub-Zero fight. Here's what I consider the best fight in this frickin' movie. Well, we'll wait and see. What is that? Oh yeah, they never did explain like who those little scurrying bastards were. Probably just servants. But alright. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just checking out the architecture. Da. And what are you doing? Got him! You son of a bitch! Johnny's over there like, what the hell? Robin Shou mentioned how like it was so weird having to do this part because it's like I'm having to struggle and fight with something that just full on isn't there. And speaking of things that aren't there, this scene was added at the very end of production. Like this was one of the last things added. This was one of the last things shot because they realized that they wanted just a little bit reptile. They wanted a little more action in the final act of this movie, and here we go with again what I think is the best fight in the movie, and without a doubt one of the best songs in Mortal Kombat history as a whole. This song, this fight, this everything is freaking great. The choreography, the setup, the setting, everything. I love this scene. And Robin Shou said that this was both very fun and had some problem. Right here. Boom. Right there. That impact was him cracking 3 ribs, apparently. Because he said that they did that scene. He's like, oh, there's a scene where they throw me into a pole. I'll just play the clip on top of this. Well, I just realized I'm not going to... So, people watching the commentary live, I'm doing a video as well. Right here, like right for this scene specifically, so I can put it on like as a short. And I'm going to play the clip of him saying that that he cracked 3... He said he cracked 3 ribs. 2 or 3 ribs. On the 10th take of that scene where where Reptile throws him into the post, and that was the one that got into the movie. So when you saw him smack into the post that was him cracking 3 ribs. And also, I just realized if we hadn't gotten this, man, he got thrown into a lot of crap on this part in this fight, didn't he? He reached out to catch him like it was his kid jumping off the swing set. He was like, I got you! With both hands just like extended. Oh yeah, but yeah, if we hadn't had this scene, then we wouldn't have got... Oh, I thought I was about to go into it. Ooh, that was a stiff landing. Is it right here? Where is it? See, I feel like this is how all like martial arts movies should be filmed. It's like get actors who are martial artists, because then all this looks so good. Bam! It looks so goofy and silly. But if without this scene, we wouldn't have seen Liu Kang do his signature bicycle kick. They have tried to do the bicycle kick and have it not look goofy so many times, but it just... You can't. Like, it works in the games because he can just flail his feet, but when you actually have to consider, like, something stopping his momentum or, like, there being actual impact, you just can't have it look good. That's just the unfortunate truth. Like, where he was just flying through the air, pumping his legs, but, like, really only pulling back his feet, like, 3 inches. It looks so goofy. But I love it, though. I love it because it's dumb. That's something that I love about, in movies especially, is just shit that is fun and dumb. Like, or like, not at all saying this, but like in addition, I also love, like, fun, bad movies. Like my fiance and I went and saw Snow White because we knew it was gonna suck. And I just wanted to see it for fun, you know? It's like, this movie's gonna be terrible, let's see it. But, so, like, when I see stuff like that terrible bicycle kicking, I'm like, yeah, it looks like shit! You must face your enemy, you must face yourself. Hey, he does that in the next movie, alright? He unlocks his animality. Look at this PS1 cutscene. maybe PS2. Look at this PSP cutscene. For a half a second, my dumbass thought that was Sindel. Also, those chains, I don't think you could actually see where those chains were connected to. Also, I love that he gave her a perm after he kidnapped her. It's like, grab her, frickin' chain her up, give her a perm. I like a lady with wild hair. Also, I know that this whole thing was just a ruse to get them to come to Outworld where Raiden couldn't help or whatever. But realistically, I'm willing to bet that the Elder Gods wouldn't have allowed, like, you can't fight somebody who is literally chained up, because then every single fight, Shang would have just had them grabbed and, like, had their hands cuffed behind them. That's why she's got her grippers out. My sweet Sonya. Also, if you don't fight, it's like, bitch, my arms are chained to my sides. Like, even if I wanted to say, fuck you, I'll kick your ass, I literally can't. Also, I don't know why he thought that, well, no, that's a Scorpion. He already went to hell. We already have. Damn it, I half remembered the quote. They're already here. Seize them. Stay where you are. He knows that Mortal Kombat can not be won by treachery. How dare you speak to me of treachery? Motherfucker, you are the human embodiment of treachery! Yep, that was the look. That was the face. That was the face of, I'm gonna make a Cassie Cage with you. Johnny Cage, I challenge you! No. You'll fight. You want to fight? You fight me! Where did that quote come from again? You want to fight, you fight me. That was a Bruce Lee quote, right? I am Liu Kang. Oh yeah, this movie was the last remnants of, or the last thing of Liu Kang being a descendant of Kung Lao. I think it was MK4 Deception, whatever the fuck. After this, where they change it from Liu Kang to Kung Lao. Or, the secondary Kung Lao, what the fuck you're trying to say. You want to fight. You fight me. Why the fuck am I getting ripped from Yellowstone? I don't give a shit about Rip from Yellowstone. I know that... Hey, the theme song again. Is this it from Big Boss? The battle of Asian guys with really nice hair. Fighting on the Mortal Kombat logo. Damn it! I don't remember who it was, but somebody said, like, somebody what's the word I'm looking for? Some famous martial artist coined the phrase of, "You want to fight? You fight me." One of you will tell me who it is. Shang Tsung is finally like, I'm going to use some of my fucking magic now. Kind of, at least. And those 1,000 undead warriors would soon go into Ermac. I like how they have Mortal Kombat manhole covers. If anyone knows where to get one of those, well, I guess they all just got destroyed. Never mind. Do I have fucking Dane Bramage, or do I not remember this part of the movie at all? What the fuck? My head hurts. I don't remember this part. Am I watching the extended edition or something? I'm not, right? Am I just stupid? What the fuck? Yeah, no, this is just the normal version. How do I not remember him summoning an army? What the hell? Goro, I blame you for this. Also, I love how Katana's like, face yourself, and then he fights 5 people that are complete strangers. What the... Do I have a brain tumor? How do I not remember this fight? I guess it wasn't very long, but still. Also, I realized, why didn't they have any of the fighters from the tournament come back? Like, why didn't he have, like, that black guy that he fought the first time, or the Johnny Cage's friend? Hey, it's Chen. Chan. I kept saying Chen. Chan. Like Jackie Chan. Spooky spikes out of nowhere. I forgive you for letting me die. Yeah. How the spikes on the dragon are like spaced out always bothered me, because it's like it's the dragon head part of the logo, right? That's the part that has all the spikes in it. But it's still like look especially around the mouth and the nose. It's all like super inconsistent. Like at that point, might as well have just done the whole either do the whole head and like have it be patterned like around the whole face, or just do the whole logo, you know? Because it's the littlest nitpick, I'm aware, but I'm a nitpicky bitch, so that's just how it's gonna be. This is such a good fight scene. And it's like, it's not as like crazy and like over the top as like the scorpion fight or like the reptile fight, but it's such a damn good fight scene. Save your pity for the weak. Never. Yeah. I like how he Naruto ran at freaking Liu Kang like a weeb. I will say, my favorite thing about Liu Kang has always been when he... I think, like, this just made me think about with the way he was, like, beating up Shang there. My favorite version of, like, Liu Kang's moveset is when he is just, like, punching the shit out of you. Landed perfectly, just take one... Liu, that wasn't a flawless victory. He hit you several times. Skeletonized. Ah. But like, yeah, when Liu Kang is like wailing away at you, and it's like he's got the combos that have like 17 hits in them, and like his throw is like bam 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 what? Like I like to think of Liu Kang as just like between the bicycle kick and just everything in his moveset, just he just hits you like 1,000 times over the course of the fight. Hey, there's Chan. Says his name weird. There's Chan. Okay, for real this time, I forgive you for letting me die. Goodbye. No. Does Liu Kang have a little brother in the games? A dead little brother in the games? I never thought about that, but is Chan even partially canon in the games? I don't know. Never thought about it. Hey, there's the peasants coming to see what's going on in the tower. Hey, Katana. Why are you still wearing the robe? Oh, Johnny's still wearing the robe, too. I thought he took his robe off. Let's go home. Yay, it's blue now, because the blue's color of happiness. Hello, babe, you're on air. Oh, no, you're good. What's up, boo? I am finishing up the commentary for the movie now. You want to say hi to the peoples? That was my fiance. Yeah, we're just about to hit the credits, so we are good. But yeah, how is school? Yeah, I'm back at home, and we are pretty much done with the commentary, and so we will be good to go see El Franklino. Do you want me to meet you down there, or do you want to come home, change, and then go down there together? Damn, look at that Shao Kahn. It's 6:30, right? The tease that was so disappointing. Well, you should have time to come back, and then we go down there together. I got snacks. Yeah, you come home, and then we will go and see him together. All right, love you, boo. Bye. Yeah, we are... there is Larry Kasanoff, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who really made Mortal Kombat into a multimedia conglomerate. Lyndon Ashby, a.k.a. Johnny Cage, Lyndon, Cary Hiroki Tagawa, and Robin Shue. Bridget Wilson. I'm going to keep saying the names as they come up. Talisa Soto. I think that's Katana. Trevor Goddard. I don't know who that is. Oh, that was Kano, I think. And Christopher Lambert as Mother Fletchin Raiden. Yeah. But Larry Kasanoff was the guy who looked at Mortal Kombat and went, this can be a motherfucking multimedia empire. And by God, he was right. A lot of the things didn't work out. But he was right. Mortal Kombat's had some damn good movies, some damn good TV, and some damn good games. And then there was some other stuff people do not give one fecal matter about. What was the other thing I was going to say about him? Oh yeah, that Shao Kahn design. Hot damn. That Shao Kahn design and that, like, tease at the end, like the pose of, like, dun 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 dun, what done it's gonna... I don't know why I said like that. Pow. Slap the dog. Boy, was that a... Oh, Gregor McKinney was jacked with 2 X's. Fuck you mean 2 X's? When did they spell Jack's name with 2 X's? Whatever. Anyway, sorry, my brain. I just threw my fucking skull into orbit. Give me a second. Right. Yeah, the freaking next movie. Whew. Annihilation is so disappointing. And also, that Shao Kahn design looked pretty damn good. Where it was like... It looked like his head was like the helmet was like carved out of stone, kind of a look to him. And then compared to what we got, whew, boy. But yeah, no, this is a fucking damn fine movie. Damn fine. Yeah, so this is a good movie. Overall, it's still the best Mortal Kombat movie, I think, by a pretty fair margin. I like the newer one that a lot of people did not care for. It was alright. I had problems with it, but it was not bad. I think the second best Mortal Kombat movie of all time is Scorpion's Revenge, though. Scorpion's Revenge is freaking great. I don't remember this song. I guess I never pay attention. Not never. I don't often pay attention to the credits, so I guess I never pay attention to the song either. Yeah, I love this. I freaking... This movie's great, and I can't believe... It still gives me, like, ooh, that I have Johnny Cage and I have Cary-Hiroki Tagawa's autographs. I'd love to get the rest of them if I could somehow. That was freaking... 24-frame video displays come from E equals MC squared. What is with all these little circles? It's like number 4, then there's the forearm guy, there's question mark. Now, also, I just realized something, because I saw the question mark r/Greenberg. Reddit didn't exist in 1995. What the fuck? Anyway. Wait. I lost it. Oh yeah, Katana kept saying like, oh, face yourself. You must face yourself. You have to face yourself. And then he never faced himself. Like, face yourself. Fights a bunch of strangers. Face yourself. Looks at his brother Chen. Face yourself. Beats up Shang Tsung. Can we all agree that Katana was the weakest part of this movie? Can we all agree on that? Like, they're all great. I love every single person who's involved with this movie. I would kiss them on the mouth if I could. That guy's name is Bill Coffin. That motherfucker should work at a morgue. Anyway. Yeah, Katana was without doubt the weakest part of this movie. Because she just wasn't a very good actress. God bless her heart and soul. Sure, a very nice lady. I'm sure she tried very hard. She was without doubt the weakest actress and the weakest martial artist in this film. And everything she did was kind of weak. Like, even like I feel like the Johnny Cage and Sonya love angle was more, like, fleshed out and, like, felt more natural. Why? Okay, when you're watching this, Goro, lead puppeteers, Alec Tom. Do you see how Tom's name was, like, out of sync? That makes me think that somebody, when they exported the fucking credits, and then somebody went, hey, what about me? And that guy went, hey, what about me? And then they went, oh, we want to reformat the whole thing? And then somebody just kind of like stapled his name on there, you know? Yeah. And that was a rant. Yeah. Hey, Pam Khan! Like Shao Kahn. Is that like Shao Kahn's like niece or something? Maybe like granddaughter? Lucasfilm mixed and re-recorded in a Lucasfilm THX sound system theater. Does Lucasfilm own THX? I guess Lucasfilm doesn't exist anymore, but There's a four-armed little dude. I wonder if that's supposed to be a Shokan or if that's a completely unrelated thing. Thailand crew. Did I say Tibet earlier? Yeah, I meant Thailand. I was like, I think there's a real thing in Tibet. Is Tibet in Thailand? I'm stupid. I'm an uneducated white person. Tibet, Thailand. Tibet. Where is Tibet? East Asia, Tibetan Plateau. Oh, so it's its own thing. Okay, so that's what I thought. Anyway, moving on. Jericho, Pat, Goro, thank you for joining me for this. Everybody who watched this, thank you, or listened, I guess. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, remember, this was a thank you to you guys for helping me pay for Goro's surgery. I still I cannot express how much that meant to me and how appreciative I was of all that. Thank you guys very, very much. And if you guys ever want me to do any more commentary tracks, just let me know. I've got a couple others on the Patreon right now. I did a commentary of the 2021 movie, as well as a commentary track for Snowblind. And I think those are the only two. Let me check. I might have done a third one at some point. Collections. Yeah, okay, just the two so far. So it's, movie commentary, Mortal Kombat 2021 commentary track, and Legends Snowblind commentary track. And if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed hanging out with me, talking about the movie, watching the movie, just let me know, and I will be glad to do some more. The pack I got with this DVD in it has Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and Mortal Kombat Legacy. So maybe I could just go through all three of those and put the other two up on the Patreon. Normally I keep because I try the best. I'm trying to do something for my Patreon members. I love you guys. The couple of you that I have. I love you guys. So, if I do any future commentary tracks, will probably be going up on the Patreon exclusively, so keep that in mind. And again, if you want to see my commentary tracks for the 2021 movie, as well as Snowblind, go join the Patreon. And I'll probably do commentary tracks for Annihilation and Legacy at some point as well. That's pretty much all I have to say. Utah Saints take on the theme from Mortal Kombat. What? I guess the Utah Saints, who I assume is a band, did a cover of the MK theme song? Snake and insect action was monitored by the American Humane Association, which commends the filmmaker responsible incentive treatment of even the smallest of its creatures. Aww. Rest in peace, Denny Westerberg. And we're almost at the end of the credits, because I feel like I'm obligated to hang out until then. I think we're about to get there. That's enough. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this. I had a good time doing it. Excellent. And this was an excellent time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.